together. And so we're gonna jog in place. And I think you've seen this like the football players, how they get all down low and they jog. And so you get your feet moving fast, you get your hands moving fast. And then we're gonna turn to the right and jog in place, jog in place. And then turn behind you, jog in place, jog in place. And then turn facing the opposite direction, jog in place, jog in place. And back to the front and jog in place, jog in place. And move those hands fast, move those feet fast. And go ahead and bring your body up. Nice, all right. Get that heart rate going up right from the start. We're gonna do our knee lifts. So I'm gonna have you put your hands out, lift those knees and tap them. And let's do 20 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and down. Nice. Our next move, we're gonna kick our feet out, and I kick it out so I touch my heel. Bring it back, kick the other foot out. And I've got a little leap in between. So now we're engaging these legs, still moving that heart rate. So we're gonna kick out, and let's count to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and stop. All right. You guys got that? We're going a little fast, a little bit of coordination here. Okay, so our next move is really going to bring some balancing in. So I'm going to raise one foot and then the other. So it's like I'm marching, march, march, and then I raise one foot and hold it. March, march, hold the other leg. March, march, hold that leg. So you can practice just a bit before we get started. And so I step, step, hold, step, step, hold. All right, step, 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 hold, step, 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 hold. All right, let's do this for 20. 1, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and stop. All right. So that was the first set. We did our jog, our knee lifts, front kicks, and then we did our step and hold. We're going to do that again. If you want to take a little breath, get a sip of water. I will add a couple variations when we repeat this. Just a nice way to get that heart rate moving as we get started. All right. Okay, so our first move was our jogging in place. Let's go ahead and jog in place. Move those legs, move those arms. We're jogging in place. I'm on my toes, and let's face the left. Jog in place, move those arms, jogging in place, turn and face behind you. Jog in place. And turn last direction. Jog in place. And face forward. Jogging in place, moving those feet up on my toes. Arms are moving nice and big. And stop. Nice, all right. Our next move was our knee lift. This time we're gonna clap under that knee. Clap under the knee. So the knee has to go super high so I can clap underneath. And we'll do 20 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and stop. Ooh, nice. I don't know, I got my heart rate on here. Our next move was, and our foot was up on its heel. Same move, only kick to the right. So move side, kick to the side. Kind of looks like jig. Get you guys ready for the right joints here. And we'll do this for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and back. Whew, all right. Whew, all right. One more move. The last move was our step, step, hold, step, step, hold, step, step, hold. Same move. This time, if you want to make it a little bigger, you can raise that knee up high. The class I took, they called it like a Heisman, so you can freeze in motion. If you freeze it just a little longer, you're really working that balance on that supporting leg. So let's just freeze a little bit longer. And let's begin. Step, step, freeze. Step, step, freeze. Step, step, freeze. Freeze. Half there, that was 10. Two more. And stop. All right, cool. All right, that's the last one in that set. Take a short break before we do the next set. We're still going to be standing and we're not using any weights yet. We're still just using our body. Go ahead, grab some water if you need a sip of water. Whew. All right, looks like everybody's ready. So our first is going to be side step. We're going to step to the left, bring that foot to join it. Step to the right, bring that foot to join it. So we're going to step, join, and let's do this for 20. 1, in both sides. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and back to the center. All right. Our next move is going to be our seated chair squat. And I love this move. It really strengthens the quadriceps here and the glutes. Rest our hands on our thighs. This is when we squat down as low as we can. Shoot those arms out and then bring the body back up. And we'll do 10 of these. My feet are pointed forward, knees are in the same direction. 1, as low as you can, bring it back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, get it down as low as you're able. 10. I'm going to hold it here for a moment. You should be able to lift your toes, all your weight's on the back of your foot and the heel, and push that body up. Nice, all right. We're going to do our sumo squat now. I'm going to take a nice wide stance. In this stance, my feet are at a 45, my knees are matching, legs are opened up. I'm going to do a nice sumo squat here. You can rest your hands on your hips, or you can raise them up as you go down. We're going to do 10 squats. 1, all the way down, push it back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hold this one for a moment. Visualize these legs opening up, hold them apart so you feel that stretch on the inside of the thighs. Watch that body. Body is upright, nice and straight. Head towards the ceiling. Push those feet together. Go ahead and pull those legs back up. Nice, good job. All right. Our next move is going to be our mountain climbers. Going to bring our arms into cactus arms. I'm going to lift one leg up and touch my elbow to my knee. And if you see me from the leg, really in front of me. So it's opening up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back down. Nice. I'm shifting my weight to the other side. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys look good. 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Nice. All right. That was the last move in that set. Go ahead and take a break. If you need a sip of water, catch your breath, shake out any tightness you might be feeling. So we're going to repeat that, only now we're going to add a couple variations. We're missing someone. There we go. All right. All right. So our first move that we did was our side step. We stepped and then that other foot joined us. We're going to do that same move, only now we're going to bring that knee up. So if you see me from the side, I step, I bring that knee up and I tap. Step, bring that knee up and I tap. And so I'm stepping, tapping, stepping, tapping. So I'm adding just a little bit more energy in the leg area here. And we'll do this for 20. That's 10 for each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Last one, and bring those feet back down. Nice. All right. Our next move was our turn forward, hips and knees are in alignment. Hands are gonna still do that same move, only once we're down, we're gonna pulse. 1, 2 before we come up. I love that pulse. I've been really noticing the difference adding that pulse in there. And we'll do 10. 1, and then we pulse. 1, 2, push it up. 2, pulse. 3, pulse. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice deep pulse here. Push it up. Awesome. Okay. Our next move was our sumo squat, and we're going to do that same thing. We're going to add a couple pulses. So now my feet are pointed at 45-degree angles, knees are matching, hips are nice and open. You can bring your hands to your hips, you can bring them up, however it feels comfortable. We're going to squat down. Once we're down, we're going to pulse. 1, 2, and then we're going to push it up. And let's do 10 of these. 1, and let's pulse. 2, push it up. 2, pulse. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Such a subtle move, right? But so powerful. The last one, let's make it nice and deep. 10, pulse. 1, 2, push it up. All right, good job. Bring those legs back together. Our last move in this set was our mountain climbers. And I had our arms in cacti. This time, let's bring those arms up. And so now the arm is going to come down to reach and go back up. So you really get a crunching sensation or emotion in this side panel right here, really building these muscles. And so we'll do 10 on both sides. Arms are up nice and tall. 1, bring it back up. 2, back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back up. All right, let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arms back up and release. Whew, all right, good job. That was the last exercise in that set. Our next set, we're moving to the ground with our weight. But go ahead and take a break. Take a deep breath if you need any water, but find your weight and find yourself down to the ground. I'm going to move the camera down. I think you're better able to see me down here. All right. All right, so our first move was going to be starting on our backs. We're going to lie back on the mat with our knees bent so that our feet are flat on the ground. I'm going to have one weight in each hand. And so go ahead and find yourself lying down. Feet are bent. Knees are bent, so feet are flat. My arms are next to my body. Palms are facing my hips. I'm going to bend my elbows to raise those weights up, but my arms are still next to my body. All right, from here, I'm going to push my weight up towards the ceiling, and then I'm going to lower them back down. And we're going to lower slowly, right, so that we get a workout going up and a workout going down. While you're in this position, I want you to tuck those hips so that that small of the back is touching the mat. So tuck that abdomen in, and let's go ahead, bring those weights up, pointing the ceiling, arms are flat next to the body, and we'll do 10 of these chest press, okay? 1, bring it back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push them up towards the ceiling. Let's lower them super slow. Nice. Now I'm going to bring my arms out like airplane. Palms are facing up. Now I'm just going to bend at the elbow again. So my weights are facing each other. My palms are, and my weights are up towards the ceiling. So it's the same move, only now it's a nice front fly because our arms are open. So you're going to feel this across your chest. So from here, I'm going to push my arms up towards the ceiling, lowering back down. All right, so let's do 10 of these. 1, push up, lower down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice and strong. Push up towards the ceiling. Lower those weights back down. Let those arms and hands drop to the ground. So now I've got a full airplane position here. From this position, I'm going to leave my arms nice and long and straight, and I'm going to raise them up towards the ceiling. So now my arms are straight, pulling them together up towards the ceiling. All right, we're going to do this for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's lower those weights super slow. Awesome. Now I'm gonna, you remember how you used to do like a snow angel, you move your hands back and forth. Let's pull those arms up over our head. That's just slid them up. And so now my arms are reaching up over my head. As I do so, you might notice I've got a little bit of an arch in my back. So I need to really focus, tucking those hips, tucking that back so that it's touching the mat. From here, I'm gonna pull those weights up towards the ceiling and then lower them back down. Nice and straight arms here. And we'll do this lift for a count of 10. 1, pull them up towards the ceiling and lower back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's bring those weights back over our head, resting them up above. All right. So we're going to have one last move. This last move is going to be like our wood chops. So I'm going to move one hand at a time. So I take my left hand and I move it across my body to my hip. So I'm doing that same lift, only I'm going to go all the way down to my hip and I'm actually crossing my body. Bring that arm back to the ground. Then I'm going to switch the other side, bring it across, touch my hip, and bring it back. This is a little difficult. If you need to let go of the weights, you can do it without weights. And let's do 10. 1, and bring that back. Let's do the other side, and bring it back. 2. Whew. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. You guys have got this. This is a tough one. Last one, 10, all the way to the hip. Bring that hand back. Let's do the other side, all the way to the hip. Bring it back. And all right, you can let those weights go. That's the end of that set. We're going to do that set again, but if you need to take a little break, shake out the arms if you want to get some water. But don't go too far. We're going to come back to this position. We're going to repeat this set. All right. Whew. Rose, I see your dog feels like when you're on the mat that it must be playtime.
He's gotten it a couple times in the nose.
I'm trying to look to see if you guys can see me or if you got it, and then I see the dog all on top of you.
I know hard. Good directions.
All right, let's get going. We're going to do that exact same set. I'm not going to make any changes. It's really a nice strong workout lying down, but I know that these muscles, this might be new, so we're just going to keep it the same. So go ahead and find your position on the mat. Knees are bent. Keep that lower back connected. And go ahead and find your weights. I've got one weight in each hand. My hands are next to my hips, palms facing in. We're going to lift those weights at the elbow, and then this is our push up towards the ceiling and back down. And we'll do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back down nice and slow. Good. Let's open those arms like airplane. Palms are facing up, arms are nice and wide. I'm going to bend only at the elbow, lifting those weights up towards the ceiling. And now my exercise is going to be to push up and lift those weights up towards the ceiling and bring those arms back down. And we'll do this for a count of 10. 1, push them up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back down. Nice. Lower those weights to the ground. My palms are facing up. This next move is when we lift the arms straight and we go up towards the ceiling, pulling those palms together. And then we're going to pull those palms apart as we lay back down. And we'll do this for a count of 10. 1, pull those arms together and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead and lower those palms down. Let's slide those arms up over the head. Our next move is to move both hands together. I'm going to raise them up towards the ceiling and then lower them back down. And we'll do this for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one, nice and strong, up towards the ceiling, lower them back down. All right, our last move in this set are our wood choppers. And this is when we move one hand at a time. And I'm going to move that hand all the way across the body to the opposite hip and then bring it back. And we'll do 10 on each side. You know what? I think last time we alternated, so we'll do 1 and then we'll do both right and left. So 1, let's do right and then left. Bring it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's tough. I'm using muscles I haven't used in a while. 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, you guys have got this. All right, and go ahead and release those weights. All right, that's the last one in that set. All right, that's the last one in that set. We're gonna do some more work on the ground, but you can take a little breather if you wanna sip some water, but we're gonna stay on the mat. We're gonna do some crunches and really work our core next. So go ahead and take just a short breather. That last one really used some muscles down in here that I haven't used before. I probably will fill that later today. Yeah, same move we do standing up, right? But when you lie down, it just engages different muscles. All right, well, it looks like you guys are ready. We're gonna start by doing some bridge work. And so we're gonna lie down, feet are flat on the ground. We're gonna lie our back on the ground, palms are flat. And from this position, we're going to push up into our bridge. And then once we're in our bridge, we're going to do some leg lifts. So go ahead and find your position on the mat. Back is flat, hands are flat, feet are flat. Everything's connecting to the mat. And go ahead and push up into that bridge. Lift those hips as high as you can. While your hips are up, you're going to choose one leg, and you're going to point that leg. It could be just out towards the wall behind you, or if you're able to, point it up towards the ceiling. Keep that bridge up high. We're going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower that leg down. Lower those hips down. Woo, good job. All right. Let's do the other side. So push up into that bridge. Lift that other leg wherever it feels comfortable. It could be straight out or up towards the ceiling, but lift that bridge up high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower that leg, lower that bridge. Hips are on the ground. Nice. My knees are still bent, feet are flat on the ground, hands are still flat. I'm going to take one leg and lay it out flat. And from this position, I'm going to do 10 leg lifts. So my one knee is bent, and you can actually assist if you want to push against that bent knee, or you can use your abs to lift that leg up. So hands are flat. Let's do 10 leg lifts. 1, all the way up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back down. Go ahead and bend that knee. Let's straighten the opposite leg. All right, let's do 10 leg lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead and drop that leg, and then go ahead and bend it so both knees are bent, feet are flat on the ground. You guys look good, nice. Go ahead and take those hands, put them behind your head. We're going to do a crunch now. And so I'm going to lift my shoulders up off the ground as high as I can. For all of us, it's going to look a little different. Maybe some of you can lift them all the way up. Maybe some of you are just lifting your head, but we're going to be doing a crunch. So my knees are bent, my hips are tucked, hands are behind my head, and I'm going to pull that head up towards my knees and then lower back down. And we'll do this for a count of 10. 1, and then back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Nice. Go ahead and set those hands down. We're going to do a reverse crunch. Now we're going to lift those knees up and set them back down. So you can let your hands rest on the mat. If you need to put them under your hips to assist with this, you may do that too. But the goal is to lift the knees together. And let's do 10 knee lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Nice. All right. Whew. All right. So our next move, we're going to combine those. We're going to bring our hands back up to behind our head. And now I'm going to do that knee lift and lift my body. So I'm going to take my right elbow towards my left knee and then back down. And then my left elbow towards my right knee and back down. All right. So now we're combining both moves. And we'll do this for a count of 10. 1. And let's do both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Ooh, all right, okay. That's the last exercise in that set. We'll repeat that set, but if you want to go and take a break, if you need some water, ooh, take a breath. Ooh, that one was tough. I think I need to do crunches more. All right. You ladies ready to get started again? All right, okay. Okay, remember we started with our bridge work, and so we're gonna go ahead and lie back, feet flat on the ground, hands flat on the ground, and we're gonna lift those hips up. We're gonna choose a leg, pull that leg up, and let's count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Drop that foot, drop those hips. Let's do the other side. Let's push up in that bridge and lift that opposite leg up towards the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop that foot, drop those hips. Nice. Let's keep one knee bent, straighten the other leg. We're going to do leg lifts, and let's do 10. You can choose whichever side you'd like to start with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Go ahead and drop all the way down. Now you can bend that knee. Let's stretch the opposite leg out. And let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead and drop that knee down. All right. Our first move was our crunch, and we put our hands behind our head. We're going to pull that body up and lower back down. And we'll do this for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back down. Nice. Press those hands down. Our next move was lifting the knees up. Again, if you need to put the hands under the hips, that's okay. Let's do 10 knee lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Nice. All right. Last move, we're going to combine those. Hands go back behind the head. We're going to bring that elbow to the knee, and then we'll do 10. 1, both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo, all right, nice, all right. That was the last move in that set. Our last set's going to be some cardio. We're going to move back up to standing. But go ahead if you need to take a breath here, grab some water. But we're going to find ourselves back up to standing. And we're going to end with some cardio movements. So, all right. I definitely need to do some more work on the core there. Those sit-ups got me. Go ahead and grab a little water if you need some water. Make sure you take a breath. If you need to stretch out anything, sometimes when we're doing those crunches, you might need a little stretching in the lower back. Whew. All right. Okay. So I wanted to end our session pumping up our heart rate again. So we're going to have a couple sets, bringing that heart rate back up. I'm going to do some jumping jacks. And so you want to make sure you've got some room around you. We're going to do 20 jumping jacks. All right. And let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and stop. Woo, nice. All right. Get that heart rate going up again. Now we're going to visualize that we have our jump rope, and let's go ahead and jump rope and go ahead and start. And so visualize you've got a jump, your rope in your hand. Let's jump that rope and bouncing on the toes of my feet, keeping my body in movement here. This is really great for moving lymph in the body. And let's jump rope backwards. Just a couple breaths more. You got this. Jump forward and rest. Nice. All right. Whew. Our next move, we're going to bend down, touch the toes, bring those arms up, touch the ceiling. Bend down, touch the toes, up, touch the ceiling. And let's do 10 of these. 1 and up, 2 and up, 3 and up, 4 and up, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and up, and rest. All right. Whew. All right. That's the last one in that set. Go ahead and take a breather. We've got some more to do. You ladies got this. Okay, let's begin marching in place. Bring those knees up high. March those legs. Move those arms. Let's bring those knees up a little higher. Move those arms a little more. Lift those knees up. I'm rolling off the ball of my foot, so I'm never really setting down too difficultly. Let's march a little faster. And just a little faster. Couple breaths more. All right, and let's slow down. Let's go ahead and take a wide stance here. And we're going to do our windmills. Now be careful, we've really bumped up our heart rate, which also means it's a little bit harder to breathe. So be careful you don't become too dizzy as we bring our arms out. We bend down, touch that opposite foot. Arms come up, touch that opposite foot. And we'll do this for a count of 10. 1, both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, nice and strong. Touch that foot, arms up, and go ahead and release. Keep that wide stance. We're gonna do some side lunges here. So I've got a nice wide stance. I'm gonna tilt over this leg and just bend down and touch as far as I can. Tilt over the other side. And if I'm able to touch my ankle, my shin, and back up. And we'll do 10 of these side lunges. 1, and let's do the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last move. And back up, nice, all right. Go ahead and pull those feet together. We have one more move in this set, and it's gonna be our step backs. This is a move where we step back with our foot, and we really push our heel into the ground, so we get a nice stretch across the back of the leg, arms push up, and then we bring it back together. Step back, push up. We'll do one side for a count of 10, and then we'll do the other. 1, bring it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it back. Nice. Let's do the other side for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. Whew, nice, good job. All right. We're going to repeat that set, but I'll do some modifications. Just a little bit, go ahead and catch your breath. If you need to grab any water. Whew. All right, okay, our first move is our jumping jacks. Let's do our 20 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and stop. Let's do our jump ropes. Reverse that jump rope. Now we're jumping backwards. And let's jump frontwards. One last time backwards. And let's stop. Nice. All right. Our next move is touching our toes. Touch the toe, touch the ceiling. Let's do 10. 1, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back down. We're going to march in place. You ladies have got this. Marching in place. Let's add those arms, knees up high. Just a few more. Let's bring those legs to rest. We're going to spread them out. We're going to move to our windmills. Open up those arms nice and wide. 10 windmills. 1. both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last windmill, and arms up. Keep this wide stance. We're going to do our shift to our side lunge. Side lunge, if you're able to go down and touch, we're going to touch that ankle. 1, 2, both sides. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last lunge, 10, both sides. Whew, nice, all right, we got one more move. Gonna do our step backs. Bring those feet together, hands at hips. I'm gonna step back, pushing our heels into the ground, pushing those arms up towards the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it back together. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. Whew, nice. All right, good job. Let's do some stretching before we end this session. And go ahead and take a nice wide stance. Let's go ahead and just do some circles. This is going to help loosen up the leg. Also that belly too. We're really working during those crunches. So if you want to really engage that belly, stretching those sides out. If you want to move the arms, really feel that whole body stretching out. Oh, let's go the other direction. We're going to go ahead and stop at the center. Let those hands rest. Let your head settle down. And just let the body hang for a bit. And go ahead and bring your body back up. Nice. All right. We did do a little bit in the shoulders. And so let's go ahead and just do some shoulder rolls here. We did some over the head movement. Let's roll those shoulders out. We'll switch direction. And go ahead and cross those arms forward and backwards.